Welcome to Jurassic Reviews. On this video, we'll be looking at a new figure from Mattel, the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Reimagined Real Feel Indominus Rex. Before we begin, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Here soon, I'll finally get back to working on vintage reviews, and I promise it's for real this time. Here's a look at the packaging. I must say that while I was sad to see the 93 Classic packaging go, I like what they are doing with these reimagined boxes, mainly with the artwork in the backgrounds that captures scenes from the films. So this is the third figure in the Reimagined line to use the Real Feel skin, following the Red Rex and Demon Carnotaurus. I love that Mattel is bringing these types of figures to the table, as I've always said in my vintage reviews that I would love for Mattel to add rubber to their dinosaurs like the old Kenner figures. The two previous figures were fantastic. I think the Red Rex just might be in my top 2 or 3 figures released by Mattel so far. This Indominus Rex is great too. The sculpt borrows a lot from previous Indominus releases, but features the rubber skin in most parts of the figure, pretty much everywhere but the legs and the head, though the teeth are also made of rubber. Speaking of teeth, they might be my favorite part of this toy. They actually look sharp and pointy, unlike many of the older Mattel stuff that were more rounded looking. I'm not sure if this is the first Mattel figure to have teeth like this, but I know a bunch of new ones from the Rebirth line and the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus seem to feature these sharper looking teeth. The rest of the figure looks awesome, especially the quills on the back of its head. Detail is about what you'd expect if you've seen any of Mattel's previous Indominus Rex figures. The paint job is also great, and it is probably my favorite of the Indominus Rexes so far. I read that it's inspired by the Jurassic World mobile game, which I do not think I've ever played. I think I only played the original Jurassic Park builder. I think that's such a cool place to draw inspiration though, as when I was younger I always wanted Hasbro to make a toy line based on the dinosaurs from Operation Genesis. Here's hoping we see some high quality Jurassic World Evolution inspired figures going forward. So most of the figure is white and gray with a striking red along its back that runs all the way to the top of its head. You'll also find dark gray toenails and unpainted fingernails. Looking at the head, you'll see its orange eyes with black pupils. The teeth are white and the gums and tongue are painted pink. This figure has articulation in the legs, arms, and mouth. And since this figure has rubber, places like the tail can be bent in different directions. The action features are the different roars that can be activated by a button on its back. I believe these are all the sounds we've heard before. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it can eat other figures, much like the Red Rex. Before I give my rating for this figure, here's a comparison with some others. Here it is with a Kenner 4-inch human and a Mattel 3 3/4 scale human. Here it is with the Velociraptor. Here it is with the Carnotaurus. And here it is with the Red Rex. For a rating out of 10, I give this one a 9. I think I like the Red Rex just a bit more, but this is still a solid entry in the line, and perhaps my favorite Indominus, at least until we get a Hammond Collection one. If you do not have an Indominus Rex figure in your collection, I think this is a great one to pick up. The rubber skin just makes it so much cooler. And also a shout out again for Mattel reworking the teeth on these figures. The new sharp looking ones look great. I highly recommend this toy. And that does it for the Legacy Collection Reimagined Indominus Rex. Thanks for watching and see you next time.